Hey guys, Amna Navaz here live in New York. We've invited our friends from Nintendo USA back to our studio to give us a preview of the latest Nintendo Switch game, Splatoon 2. It's out now. PJ Sadler joins us here. How you doing, PJ? Thanks for being here.
I'm great. Thanks for having me again.
Happy Thursday.
Oh, happy Thursday. It's a beautiful day here in New York
What are
City.
we playing?
We are playing Splatoon 2. Okay, so the sequel to Splatoon, which came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's actually in real time, so this is 2 years also in the Inkling world. We're here in Inkopolis Square. All right, so we're just going to run around a little bit. This game is a 4v4 action shooter where you utilize ink to go against other players to claim your turf.
And so all these people we're seeing now, these are all, we're seeing names pop up over their heads. These are all active players, right? Because you're connected to the rest of the world. Yep. These are all people who are currently playing.
These are all people that we've either gone against or people that are playing at the moment. Right here in the lobby are the last players that we played against. I think we should take a quick look at some of the things that you can do. So right here we are in the square. There's other options.
Inkopolis Square.
Inkopolis Square,
right?
Correct.
Okay, this is where all the Inklings are gathering.
Yes. Now, one of the great things about Splatoon 2 is the ability to customize your gear, customize the things that you're using.
I love that you guys do this. You do this with your games, and it's so fun.
Yes. Okay. So here...
There's really intricate storylines.
There is. So
too,
a lot of these shop owners, Sheldon, these are all characters from the first one. So Sheldon is the one you would go to purchase your weapons. You have... this guy here for the shoes. You have here for your shirts, your clothing. Now each one of these items you can purchase and it will give you different abilities. So for example, if I purchased this hat and I wore it, my ink would recover faster.
It's a good hat.
Yeah, very good hat to have. So let's back out of that. I'd like to actually jump right into what the core of this game is, which is 4v4 turf battles.
This is something very cool now. So this is how you connect with other people who are out there playing right now, right?
Correct. So this is the lobby. Now these are the players that we would have played with in our last turf war.
Okay, that was the game we were playing before you guys joined us. Sorry,
Yes.
I was getting a little bit of a tutorial.
But are you ready to drive?
Sure, why not?
So I'm going to set you up with something called Recon.
Okay.
Now,
here we go.
Similar to, you can pick either one of these stages.
What do you recommend?
I would say Port Mackerel.
Port Mackerel.
Let's start with that one.
Okay.
Now, there's 6 new stages added in Splatoon 2 from the original Splatoon.
Oops, I went back.
Here, so press...
You set it up.
All right, here we go. We're going to go back in.
Okay.
So, map-wise, there are 6 new maps, and then there's some returning maps from Splatoon, the first Splatoon. One great thing about Splatoon 2 was there an update where every 2 hours the maps will rotate. So you'll be able to have 2 choices every 2 hours. Now with Splatoon 1, it was every 4 hours. So fans have been really excited about that portion.
So that just means it's going to change on its own?
Correct. So every 2 hours, these 2 characters, Pearl and Marina, will come up and say, these are the new maps, and you'll be able to play them.
All right.
Now I want you to just jump right in.
Why not?
Use that back button, there you go. And what you're doing is basically claiming your turf here. All right, now this is just preparing us for the actual turf war where you would be going in a 4v4.
This is just a practice, right?
This is just a practice.
There's no winning or losing here.
Now you're going to want to, you can turn into a squid.
And you go down,
you go down, and turning into a squid is going to refill your ink. And in this form, you're in the Inkling form. All right.
You're basically making a mess everywhere you can.
And now you're using the roller. Now the roller is a great weapon when you're in the turf war to really cover as much turf as you can. Now there are multiple weapons in the game, some returning, some are brand new. We're going to show off one of those brand new ones later. Now there's 2 other things I want to show you while you're in Recon. So press that R button, and that's going to show you what your sub is.
Ooh.
Okay. And now you're going to press down on the R stick.
Down on the R stick. Tell me what you mean by that.
This one right here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be your special. So press down.
Press down.
Yep. And that's going to be called a splashdown.
Whoa!
So your sub and your special are other weapons that you can use to get ink and ink your turf quickly. How are you feeling? You feeling you're ready to go into a match?
You know what, PJ? I'm a
I think we
competitive
should just do it. You're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. All right. So we're going to back out of Recon. and we're going to do this for real.
Okay. So now I'm going to be playing with other people.
Yes. Now you're going to be playing with 7 people from around the world.
I apologize to my teammates in advance.
But we have you ready. I think you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
There you go.
Like, my confidence is high. My skill level does not match my confidence, though. And
Now,
the goal is just to cover the place with as much ink as you can, right?
Yeah, so when we say 4v4 shooter, in other games, shooter games, typically the goal is to attack the other players.
So those are my teammates.
Yep.
So those are the people.
Yeah, those are the 7 other people that have joined with you. With Splatoon 2, the goal is to claim your turf. Now you can attack the other players and make them respawn back from the beginning, but that will not give you points. So there you are on the left. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now there's different weapons. Because you have the roller, really a good strategy would be to cover as much as you can. Stay near the spawn point. Don't go too far ahead.
Where was the spawn point? What was that? You mean
So
back where I started?
yeah, go back where you started.
So, wing.
Yep, there you go. You want to
go under.
There you go. Now you want to the players that you're with are going to assume that okay, you have the roller, and you should stick near the base and really keep covering things.
Okay.
There you go.
The walls too. Do the walls count?
The walls don't count, but they will allow you in squid form to reach higher areas that you can't in the inkling form.
Okay,
so
just
you want to. Yep, you're doing great.
Cover the base. Cover the base.
Now why don't you press the X button?
X button.
And that's going to be your interactive map. So you can see the players.
We're losing.
We are losing, so we should probably get back out of that and start moving.
Oh my God, my teammates are going to hate me.
No, they're going to love you. You're doing really well.
Here you go.
Yep, there you go. Now you want to keep going. Look for any turf that's not inked. There you go. It's right there on the right-hand side. Now each one of these battles is 3 minutes long, and now you're going up against the enemy. Now if you go into the ink, they can't see you, but you just got splatted.
That's no good. Oh, these are my enemies.
Those are your enemies, yes.
Where am I? There I am.
You are respawning now.
Okay.
Now, go into your squid form.
Let me see where I am. Okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
Go into your squid form and get back out there.
Get back out there, Omna. Get back out there.
Find some.
Get back out
there you
there.
go. Anything that's
Roll
yellow,
it.
you wanna change back.
Roll it.
Now the battles last 3 minutes, so it's a pretty frenetic 3 minutes.
How do
if you turn into a squid and you're in the pink, you can actually hide from them.
I didn't do that fast enough.
Correct.
This guy's shooting me. So
well, they want to win, right? All right. Squid form.
Man. And squid form.
Yep. Now get back. Find a spot where.
Go.
Okay. Oh,
No, that's not what I meant to do.
No. Go fast. Go.
Is this driving you crazy?
He's following you.
Is that guy stalking me?
I think he is.
Come on, dude.
He doesn't know that we're trying to teach you how to play the game here. All right, here, go ahead. Yep. Now go. Yep, keep going.
I beat him. I got away from him.
Yep, but he's following you. So turn into a squid and hide, but you can't hide in the yellow. You can only hide in your own color.
That's a problem.
All right, go.
Go. No, that's a car. Go this way.
Yep, get the yellow over there.
Go.
I want to try to get you to be able to use those specials that we used in Recon. Oh, you just splatted somebody. Great job.
Totally accidentally. Go.
All right, so.
Is this a good place to use this? No.
Yeah, so you can use, here, ink a little bit more, and then you'll be able to use your special. Now press down on that R on the stick. There you go.
Do it!
Oh, yes! All right, keep
Where's
going.
that guy? I want to get that guy back.
I think you got him.
I did?
He was behind you, and you got him, yes.
Take that.
Keep going. You're actually in the spawn point. You've now traversed the map all the way to the other side.
Is that bad?
No, that's great.
Okay.
To be able to go from one side to the other to survive, I think that was actually amazing.
Okay,
I think you won.
That's very close.
You won.
We won!
Just barely.
Yes!
Now that was Judd. He's and then little Judd on the other side.
Take that, whatever.
So there you go. You actually the player Cookie over there. He or she actually did less than you.
That was very stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now what? Let's do something else.
All right, yeah. Let's go into some of the other
turf
areas.
wars you can do in Splatoon.
So that is turf war.
Right?
Yeah, that is the main mode of Splatoon 2.
Now, can you play with other people you know, or do you just randomly get matched
yes,
up
you can.
with them?
So
okay.
Here you can join friends in a battle. So anybody who has your Nintendo friend information, you can do a private battle with just people that you know.
Okay.
You can do a ranked battle. Now a lot of these modes, once you play ranked, once you get a rank of B minus, then you can go into a league battle. Now this is for more of the advanced players. You're at 8 right now.
Oh, okay.
So you don't necessarily have a rank per se, but your level is 8. So going up 2 more levels would allow you to go into these others.
Okay, be honest. How proud were you of
I
me
am
in that
super
last-
proud.
Right?
That was amazing
One
because not
tutorial?
only did you win, but you splatted, I think, 3 of the other players. And they didn't even see it coming.
Basically, you're saying I'm gifted.
After playing multiple games with you, I think you are gifted.
Go
Some
with
other things.
Okay.
So again, beauty of the Nintendo Switch, you can play it 3 ways. So you can play it the way we are here on the screen in TV mode, but you can also play it in handheld mode and tabletop mode. And Splatoon 2 works in all of those modes. So an upgrade from Splatoon 1 is that you can play this game anywhere and everywhere.
Even mid-game, if you wanted to stop and take it with you, you can just do that.
Yep, you can pull it out and you can have players join you. Now, we have some of the new amiibo that were released with this game right here on the table. These amiibo in Splatoon 2.
Who are these guys?
These are a couple inklings and a squid. These amiibo in Splatoon 2 allow you to save your information. So you can customize your clothing, you can customize your weapons, and you can actually save them to this. Go to a friend's house, plop the amiibo down, and then you have all your save data.
Very cool.
Actually, I take fashion tips from this one. I'm actually wearing the shirt of that one. And that's the other piece of Splatoon 2 is this game is what the inklings would say is fresh. I mean,
what the inklings would say.
Yeah, they're very cool. I mean, you can see the styles. It's a super stylized game. It's its own world, and you can do a lot of great things. Here, this is a post office where you can post drawings, and you can see them when you talk to different individuals. There's mini games over here. There's this Krusty Sean over here that you can buy food from.
So it is a whole other world. It's not just about the competition.
No.
There's it's a place to go and interact with all these different pieces.
Yeah, it's very modern.
Yeah.
It's very modern to now. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually jump into the single-player story mode.
Here we go. Okay.
So fans of Splatoon 1 might remember that there were these 2 characters, Callie and Marie. Now, Callie and Marie were part of a band called the Squid Sisters. And we do something in Splatoon 2 called Splatfest. Now, a Splatfest would be a timed event, typically over the course of a 3-day weekend, where you pick a side. Okay, so the last one we did was you choose either ice cream or cake.
Okay.
So which side would you choose?
Ice cream, obviously.
Okay.
Obviously.
Well, long story short, ice cream won. But you, as your character, you would say, I'm going to choose ice cream, and then all the turf wars that you go into for that given weekend would represent Team Ice Cream.
Ah,
and then at the end, you would say, okay, ice cream won, you picked the right team. Okay, we actually have one coming up in August where you're going to choose between ketchup or mayonnaise.
What are you going to choose?
I would definitely choose ketchup.
Obviously.
I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise.
Obviously.
But
and anyone can join in that? And
anybody can join in. You pick your side. Sometimes we even do shirts that show what team you are. It's really, really fun. It's a really good way to be interactive. Now, Callie and Marie were the last Splatfest of Splatoon 1.
Right.
And then the contest was, are you Team Callie or are you Team Marie?
Okay.
Marie won.
I would be Team Marie, obviously.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's Marie right there. But what happened when Marie won, again, this game is exactly 2 years from the last game. Callie has now gone missing.
Okay.
And Marie is looking for her.
Okay.
Okay. So rumor has it maybe she went missing because she didn't win the Splatfest.
I understand that.
Yeah. So this is a single player mode. So this is going to allow you to learn about new weapons. It's going to allow you to gain upgrades for your weapons. So let's go all the way out to the left.
All the way out to the left.
Yep. And press that Y button so we can recenter here. Yep. And you're going to go actually right behind
Turn around,
you.
right? Mm-hmm. So why isn't it? There we go.
Gonna come, there you
way.
Go. Now you've learned how to ink everything. So if you wanted to ink the ground, and then you can move forward as a squid.
Ooh, now I'm orange. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
You're gonna go past this one and into that.
Oh, into that thing up there.
Into that one right up there. Not this one, but the next one over here. Yep. Now you're using brand new weapon called the dualies.
Okay.
This is brand new to Splatoon 2.
Do I need to spray that to get up there?
No, you can just enter. You can go right in.
Okay.
Press that back button on the left.
Oh no, not that.
This one here.
This one here.
Yep.
Yay!
There you go. Now you're in. Now the really cool thing about the dualies is it gives you a action that you can perform by pressing the B button. You can actually move out of the way. So as you're
like dive left or right.
Yep. So go forward. Press B. So while you're shooting.
While I'm shooting.
Yep. Use this back button here. There you go. Now press B while you're doing it.
While I'm shooting?
Yep. The B button here.
Which one? You show me.
Okay.
You do it, PJ.
Here, let's start moving here. All right, there you go.
Okay.
Let's just move forward with the story.
way.
So yeah,
This way.
so in single player, you're going up against the Octarians. Now, the
they're bad
Octarians,
guys.
not only do they potentially have Callie, but they've also kidnapped the Great Zapfish.
Those are two things we're looking for here.
Yes.
Callie and the Great Zapfish.
You want to find out information about where Callie might be, and you also want to rescue the Great Zapfish. Now, the Octarians, that's an Octarian right there. The same way that you were in Turf War, you're going to try to target him.
That's not good, right? Being Great Dying is not good.
No.
Here we go.
Let's recenter with Y.
Okay.
There we go.
Go. Go, 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 go,
There
go.
we go.
And these
Now-
little orange balls are...
Yeah, these are eggs that you can then use later on in the game to purchase upgrades.
Move it under. Go, go,
Yep,
go.
yep.
Hide behind the
Now
wall.
try to recenter yourself with the Y button. There
Y
you go.
button. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now you can utilize these walls to hide behind.
Don't do that. I also realized I keep tilting it down.
Yes,
out of
so
habit,
you
and
are
it's
in
very,
motion control.
Yeah.
So it does. There is a learning curve.
Yeah.
But once you
There is
get
a
it,
learning curve,
it's
everybody.
a lot of fun.
And then how do I get this guy?
You just want to shoot him with your ink. Use that back R button, the R button.
Low.
And just like when you were in Turf War, when you're a squid, you are hiding from it, so the Octarian can't see you. Now the idea here is you're going through.
There. I thought I was hiding.
The idea is that you're going through multiple stages.
Not going well. Just want to say.
You're doing great.
You are very encouraging.
No, you're doing great. This is again, it's a learning curve, and the beauty when you and I get together, we love to just throw you into things.
I know you do.
There's very little pre-work done here,
Go.
so we get the full experience.
Go.
All right, I know we can get to this guy.
I know we can. I like your confidence, PJ. Let's do this.
All right,
Let's
now
do
you're
this.
gonna aim.
Down,
There you
down.
go with the dualies. Those two circles are where you're. Yeah, there you go.
Go.
Perfect.
Got him.
You got it.
Okay, now what?
Just keep going.
And then jump through that thing?
Yep, you're gonna jump through that.
There we go.
So there's 32 levels to go through, and as you go through, really cool way to learn about the different weapons in the game is as you progress. Sheldon, that character we showed you in the shop earlier, you're gonna want to. There you go. Throw one of your. Oh, we gotcha.
Or die. Throw one of your or die.
Throw one of your bombs.
Okay, what happens
All
now?
right, here, let me drive
I'm
a
gonna hand
little
it
bit.
back to the expert
Yep.
guys.
So we're gonna leave out of single player. So again, there's 32 levels here. Again, Sheldon is the character who shows you all the different weapons. A great way in single player mode to learn about the weapons is to go through these different levels.
So what do you have now? We saw the roller before. You saw the thing that I had, and what's this?
These are the
These are
dualies.
different.
Again,
The
these are the
dualies. There we
dualies
go.
that
Okay.
are new to Splatoon 2.
Okay.
There's multiple weapons in Splatoon 2. Some are returning, some, like the dualies, are brand new. And now, again, the idea is to always, you're working towards those online battles, those
Right.
turf wars. What do you think? You think you want to join another
I think we
one?
go to another one. Let's
I
do
think
one
we
more.
should. How about we go in and I'm going to show you how to change up your gear before you go into a match.
Yeah, obviously it's all about the gear.
And we'll look at how you can customize. So
Okay, cool.
just press the plus button here. Yep. All right. So you can customize your weapons, your headwear, your clothes, your shoes. So just press A on one of those options.
Let's do clothes first.
So you can
not?
see on the right as you
Ooh.
scroll over. Now there are new clothing options daily, depending on how much.
Daily?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. It's total customization. You can change everything about your inkling.
I like the red shoes. We're going to stick
Yeah,
with
the red
that.
shoes are cool.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
as you choose your different gear, each one of them is going to give you some type of an advantage that you wouldn't have if you didn't have that equipment on.
Right. So you can change up the way you play the game based
Yep.
on the gear that you have,
Yep.
right?
You could even, if you are very advanced in the game, if you see a certain stage that you played multiple times,
Yeah.
you could then have your gear match that particular stage.
Oh, okay. You
So
can change
let's-
even as you're playing.
Yeah. Well, before you always want to change before you play.
Yeah.
So let's just go right into another regular. Actually,
Nope.
press the plus button one more time. We want to at least change the weapon.
Okay.
Give you a different weapon. So yeah, press A on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's use
So that's the
We can
roller.
either
That's
do
those are the dualies. What's this? That looks powerful.
Let's do that one.
What's this?
That's the aerospray.
That's
Yeah,
the
those are advanced ones. Let's stick with the Splatter
like how
Shot
PJ
Junior.
said that, by the way. He's like, you're not ready for that. This one?
It's all about building confidence. We want to work our way towards those options.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Now
I can handle that.
Splatter Shot Junior is a carryover from Splatoon 1. This is one of the more basic weapons that you would have in the very beginning of the game.
Let's go with basic. That's good.
All right.
Okay, now what? B?
Good. Yep, B.
Go back.
Yep, B again.
Back.
And we're going to jump right into another turf war.
Back into battle. Okay.
Yep.
I'm feeling good.
Well, you won the last one, right?
I dominated the last one. So I'm probably going to lose this one very, very badly.
All right, we got to go back into the lobby. I think maybe
Here we go.
I think you pressed B.
I did.
Okay, so more about Splatoon 2. So we also are going to be constantly adding DLC to this. So there'll be new weapons added, new maps added, new equipment
How often do those
added.
get added? I mean, it's a new gear every day. How
Our
often
goal
does
is
it get
to have it be as long as we can sustain it. You know, at least 1+ years of content coming.
Okay, now to get into here, which button is it?
Press A.
Just press A. Okay.
Yep.
Regular battle.
Yep. You want to go inside?
Nah or yeah?
Well, this is Inkling speaking, so we want to say yeah.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Confident?
You know what? Probably overly confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like unhealthy.
Now we're gonna let's get through this turf war, and then I want to just show you a couple more additions to Splatoon 2 that we can see in Inkopolis Square.
Okay, so this is another 3-minute battle. Is that right?
Yep, they're always 3-minute turf wars.
And it's a new location.
This one is. This is Muscle Forge Fitness.
Okay. Are these my teammates?
Looks like you are going to be
I think I'm pink.
pink. Yep,
Yes.
there you are on the left. Now, you don't have the roller this time.
Oh, right.
So you have Splatter Shot. So
how
you're
do
going
I do that?
to use.
Oh,
there
just
you go.
walk and shoot.
Yep.
Walk and shoot.
Yep.
Walk and shoot.
There you go. And you're going to have different sub-weapon, and you're going to have a different special. So once we get to that point, I'll show you.
So the guy with the roller.
The guy with the roller.
Should be working harder.
Yes, he's the one. So while you're,
That's
all right,
no
you got splattered.
That's no good.
Yes, typically the characters, once you choose a weapon that's more of a shooter style, you are really going up against the other team members and trying to take them out.
Now I try to go get them.
There you go. Yes, so ink the turf as you go. Because again, you don't get points for getting to the other team. You get points only for the turf that you ink.
Let's go. Let's go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. This way, this way, this way.
There you go. Yep. By the high ground. Involved with this. Again, any casual player.
No!
And Splatoon 2 is really building on the community that we created 2 years ago with the launch of Splatoon 1. Yeah, you know, in some ways it's both. It's definitely improved. It's definitely original. They're definitely going to be excited about continuing that storyline. But in things like Splatfest, the DLC, the fact that the constantly change, it's probably